Hi guys, we've got Cleve, and myself, Dan, and Blake here. Welcome to the Casuals Podcast. Alright, so let's get to it. So, trade rumours. What do we all think about Donovan Mitchell?
I don't think the Jazz will trade him personally.
You reckon?
I don't think they'll find anything that'll get good return for Donovan Mitchell. That'll balance it out.
Well, apparently they're looking to ship Rudy a little bit more, so, you know.
I would be as well, because Donovan's a lot younger than what Rudy is.
Yeah.
You'd rather build around bloody Donovan than what you do.
Well, have you seen what they're trying to get from him, though? Like, so apparently they're trying to get a established all-star, a young player, and like a pick or something ridiculous.
For Gobert?
Yeah, for Gobert.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, I reckon they'd be lucky to get that for bloody Donovan.
The problem with the Jazz is they value Gobert a lot more than any other team in the league would.
Yeah, true. I mean, because nobody else in that team
Especially
plays
It
defense.
fits their system.
Yeah.
I think that...
I mean, Rudy Gobert is their system on defense.
Yeah.
I can't see it. I feel like they just have to break both. I just feel like
You
get rid of
Full
both.
rebuild.
The problem
They're gonna have to. Like, they haven't got anywhere. Like, they got a new coach now. Like, it's
problem
gonna
is
happen.
I just don't see the return
Yeah.
being what Jazz want, and I don't see teams giving that much for them, especially
Yeah.
now that they want to get rid of both of them. Like, I've seen there was something on Instagram where it was Donovan Mitchell to Miami because he was taking photos with Jimmy and bloody Bam.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do they give up? Like, they don't have anything to give up that would be worth Donovan's return.
Yeah,
I feel like
They don't have the salary to match it, and they're good players.
I mean, they have a lot of tradable contracts, though.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they could easily trade like fucking
What?
Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
They could trade Kyle Lowry.
Yeah. No.
He's on an expiring contract.
Mm-hmm.
But then you think like those are expiring deals that when they finish, that gives them room for free agency and
the
stuff.
only problem is the Utah Jazz, and they're not going to... I mean,
Yeah.
nobody's signing with Utah.
Yeah, nobody wants to go to Utah, especially after this.
Yeah.
Their two best players want out.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this is why nobody wants to sign there, so...
exactly.
But I feel like Donovan will force it. I think they were like, well, there's nothing worse than having a player that doesn't want to play.
Yeah.
It's been like we've obviously seen in previous
Does he
runs.
not want to play there, or does he not want to play with Rudy? Because
I've heard both things, so...
yeah.
I think it's both. I just think he's fed up with the organisation, to be honest. Haven't done anything to help out after like Gino's just declining each time in the finals in the playoffs. Sorry, and yeah, I just see it.
I think they'll look to trade Gobert.
And even at
I don't know.
Yeah, but even at their peak, it's like you look at them, it's like they win 60 wins or whatever, 50
They
plus.
win a playoff.
You never like you look at them and think, oh, you know, real genuine, they got a chance here.
Yeah, but that's more so of the Rudy and the surrounding pieces. Like Mitchell goes off in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I don't know. It's like if I was him, I was like, why would you want to stay there in the city where apparently he wants a bigger market apparently, and he's got his own you go from Utah with his own shoe, you want to go somewhere else. Why would you stay there when you can force your way out and at least get to somewhere where you're happier?
Hypothetically, then trades. What are we looking at? Where do you think he's going? What do you think he's moving for? We all say something different.
I don't know. With these trades, though, you always see like the star player. They get less than what you think every single time. You're thinking, oh no, they're going to trade them. Like, with certain exceptions, obviously, but I don't know. It's hard to pick. I don't know what. Apparently, there's some rumors. I saw somewhere Raptors possibly, but what are you doing?
Yeah, what do you give up?
Yeah.
Especially with the way the Raptors' whole system works.
Yeah.
Is lanky people.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell is not that.
I mean, yeah, neither is Fred VanVleet, but
yeah, I suppose so.
True. I mean, I don't know what it's more come up with a trade like an actual what you could get from is hard because I don't know. Every team seems to value him differently. Because I think he's one of those players that's hard to value because he's not a one. He's not a two.
Yeah.
I don't particularly like him that much. I mean, he's not great defensively. Somewhat sketchy shooter despite having decent percentages. I don't know. I just think you go to a team like the Raptors that are good defensively.
He won't fit in.
Yeah, he won't fit in. He's also a bit more of a ball stopper than anybody on their team really is. So I don't know. That's if I had to pick a team, it'd be Raptors, but I don't know how he gets there off the top of my head.
I don't see them being able to move one of them, let alone
Well,
two of
OG
them.
Anunoby wants out, so you could go somewhere there, but I don't know. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's enough to say. Donovan Mitchell.
Because I think OG's on a lot less money than both Rudy and Donovan. So if you were to flip them around.
True.
Do you have any 2 cents you want to add to?
I reckon he'll go to Miami.
Yeah.
As I said, I just think that obviously it can't be a coincidence that he's having a photo with Bam and Jimmy and but I don't know, like it. I just it was all talks that Miami need to get like another star to help out Jimmy.
It would definitely help in terms of the ball handling situation.
Yeah, but how does I'm saying it helps Miami, but how does it help Utah? They're not like there's nobody on Miami that's gonna
expiring deals like Dan was saying before. Tyler Hero is something to kind of work yourself around, although it wouldn't be something you'd
your
ideally
defense
want
is still gonna suck, and I don't know.
Yeah, but
you're getting rid of Donovan Mitchell. That's not a good defender. You're going to get a player that's he's a better shooter.
Yeah.
Like he's not like.
Yeah.
I feel like Tyler Hero. I like Tyler Hero. Like
I like Tyler Hero as well.
I think he could like obviously fit in well. Like he's pretty much just sliding straight.
I just don't know if he's built around I think as a 6-man's good. Like I don't know if you want him.
I don't think he's a build around player.
He's not a stone. But
I feel like it's the best that Jazz is probably going to get.
Yeah. 100%.
I wouldn't argue that at all. I 100% think that you're right there. If he says he wants to go to a big market, and you're that cuts off a lot of teams. Like I would, I'd like to see somebody getting like some sort of contender level teams.
In terms of Gobert, in terms of
true. I wasn't thinking about Gobert.
I saw something about the Warriors getting him. Holy Lord of no cap space.
Yeah.
But what do we think about that? He would definitely have defense and rebounding problem.
I mean, him and Draymond are putting up 0 points on offense.
Well, they argue that Rudy can actually. They argue Rudy can actually contribute to an offense if he was past the ball.
Wow. Yeah. I saw enough plays of that to prove that's not true. But I saw somewhere where he goes to Atlanta for basically
I did see that. Yeah.
Half of Atlanta's core.
John Collins.
Yeah. And a bunch of other people.
DeAndre Hunter. Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, I think it was basically half their roster, and I was like, I mean, you get off a lot of money. That's good, I guess, but at the same time, it's like, Trae Young needs help on offense. I mean, good you're getting some fucking defense finally, but it doesn't solve that problem. I mean, you basically become the Utah Jazz of the bloody East.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really looked too much into Gobert.
Well, he's more likely to move.
I'm not a big fan of Gobert.
Like I said, with their contracts and the way they play, nobody values them as much as what the Jazz is, and nobody's going to want to take on that much money.
I mean,
so I personally think they're going to be stuck with both
if you're a team that's a bad defensive team and you can get away and you really Charlotte or Atlanta's I guess another one, but one of those teams that got a good young core and you just need someone who plays bloody defense. If you're able to get Gobert for relatively cheap, why wouldn't you?
Kind of work with them, I guess, in a sense, because Hornets, they need a centre.
Yeah,
they just don't have to, after Montrezl Harrell decides to drug traffic, but
as you do.
Yeah, why not? But I don't think Hornets have anything money-wise that could kind of... Gordon Hayward, I suppose, send them back to Utah. Or Terry Rozier. But again,
I was thinking Devontae Graham, but he's no longer on the roster.
No, he's Pelicans.
Yeah, he's Pelicans now. So,
anyways, we'll get away from the
Jazz now. We're on the next one. I saw this morning. I think it was Bradley Beal requesting a trade, as per rumours say.
Also linked with the Miami Heat.
Isn't he a free agent? I thought he was a free agent.
Yeah, so it'd be a sign and trade.
It'll be a sign and trade, which makes me Miami loves to sign and trades.
But again, what do you give up? Because you'd argue that someone of Bradley Beal's caliber might be worth a little bit more than Donovan Mitchell in a sense.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bradley Beal's easier to play with. Personally, he's more of a shooter. He's been a second option guy before, and I think if you told Bradley Beal, hey, we're gonna win, I think he'd be fine with going back with going second option versus being the first option, putting up 60 points and losing every game.
Yeah.
Felt like last 2-3 years that's what's happened to the guy.
Miami would suit it as well. We've had the discussion, I think it was in the first podcast, about Jimmy Butler getting him help. And that would definitely work. But again, same thing as Mitchell.
I mean,
making the trade work a lot harder.
Yeah, sign and trade I reckon is easier for Miami to do though. But
you still got to give up assets and you still got to match salary, don't you?
Yeah, but you got a couple of guys coming off anyway. You got a bunch of dudes who aren't who aren't. You put 2 or 3 contracts together. I think you could do it. I mean, the problem is Wizards probably want if you're doing that, you might want to get a pick or something. But
yeah, well.
I mean, if you sign a trade, they don't really have any leverage. It's like you're going to lose him for nothing.
Mm.
Take what we give you, pretty much. So
yeah.
Well, yeah. I love how so obviously at the start of the season when Celtics were struggling, Jason Tatum, Bradley Beal, they're best friends. Bradley Beal's going to come to Celtics.
Mm.
That's not happening now.
No chance it's happening. And
I mean, if it does happen, do you get rid of Smart for him? I wouldn't.
I'd take it.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I mean, at least Smart plays I don't really like Smart that much. I like him, but I don't, sort of thing. But
yeah, but if you play hypothetically,
yeah,
you play Beal at the 1. I know he's played the 1 before.
Yeah,
and then you kind of have Jaylen Brown with Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown and Tatum
I think that, but the best thing about Boston is their switchability on defense. You add Bradley Beal instead of Marcus Smart, that crumbles.
Yeah.
The Celtics' whole game plan is switch, continue switch.
Yeah.
And we all know Bradley Beal isn't exactly the best defender.
I mean, that's
always
but I mean, on the other hand, your team's offense is so bad, and Bradley Beal and Marcus Smart take the same shots. One just hits them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're obviously more defensive minded.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if you lose, I'm saying, if you lose this finals in a bad enough way, maybe they do it. I don't know. I'm telling you right now, if Jason Tatum says, get me Bradley Beal, Marcus Smart's gone. Let's be honest. That's how I feel.
Smart and Horford.
Yeah, Smart, yeah. Oh, true, actually, they could get rid of Hall. I mean, I don't know why the Wizards would say yes to that.
Well, how long has he got left on his contract? I'm not sure.
Beal?
No, Horford.
Oh, Horford, he's got 2 years, I think.
There's an expiring deal at least.
Yeah.
Potentially.
We're getting rid of him, surely.
No, I saw something about they're going to bring Horford back.
I doubt he's done anything since game 1.
I mean, yeah, but Boston no longer just gets rid of people.
Yeah.
You guys have got some decent honorability.
And Al Horford on that much money, who's taking him?
Yeah.
Sign a trade with it, not sign a trade. Fucking trade him with the Jazz.
Yeah.
We're going to Rockets, mate.
Would you take Rudy Gobert?
Yeah.
Well, they took John Wall.
Yeah, but I can't remember what trade.
They took I feel like they would do it if they just.
Yeah, but they took John Wall for picks. I'm fairly sure.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll just give him shit. We'll be good.
I don't think you have any picks.
No,
yeah, we
Boston do.
Yeah,
I don't know. I saw him on 2K anyway.
All right. Last but not least, a bit of a short one today. The main one that everyone's been talking about recently, because it's been going on for such a long time.
Yeah.
Deandre Ayton. Obviously, there's a lot of talks about a signing trade with him.
Bye-bye.
He's got to go.
Yeah,
he's 100%.
Where's he going? What's he going for? I mean,
do you reckon straight swap with the Jazz? Go there for Ayton.
I mean,
it would
be funny. I don't see it happening, but it would be funny.
Phoenix straight, just take an L there.
Yeah, I mean, true. I mean, to be fair, they're going to probably match anything he gets offered. You'd think, right? To.
Yeah. Hence the sign and trade.
Yeah, exactly.
Him being restricted. They wouldn't let him walk.
I would hope not.
Especially when they know they can get assets.
Yeah, exactly. He's hard to measure his value though, because I mean I like him.
I like him as well. And he's been a third option. He hasn't really had a chance to kind of prove himself.
He's a little bit inconsistent though.
He is.
Yeah, but the amount of
he's young. He's young. There's that many players that are
when you have Chris Paul and Devin Booker on a team, it's hard for you to get touches. And especially, you'd probably argue Mikal Bridges might even be a third option over him.
Oh.
Well, with the way that they were going, apparently with DeAndre Ayton being the way he is, not fitting the behaviour.
I mean, also DeAndre Ayton's lack of aggression at times. Also, if I was saying, I want this guy to be my number one, if I'm a team that wants to go for him, that's concerning.
Yeah.
There was talks that Popovich wants him.
Yeah.
On the Spurs. I mean,
how is Spurs getting to that?
Yeah, that's
I reckon I feel like any team could really make something happen if they wanted to.
True.
I mean,
Detroit's a shout because Detroit's got money.
I did see that.
Yeah, Detroit's got money, and what you flick it maybe.
Couple of picks.
I mean, they don't really have to do a sign and trade though. Detroit's got enough money to just offer him straight out.
Yes, but the thing is, with him being restricted, the way
I get that
works is that Phoenix are matching anything they
I mean, true. You probably flick him like a pick or something.
But then there's also the talks with Atlanta.
Yeah,
and basically
Clint Capella. And
you'd have to throw in more than just Clint Capella. I think. What was there something else?
This is just me thinking. This isn't what I saw.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just thinking like you throw Clint Capella, I don't know, a pick or something like.
I mean, I could see it.
Like at least you're 100% sure that Clint Capella's gonna definitely get you boards.
Yeah.
I
mean, Ayton is real. Like Ayton gets he'll have games where he gets 12 rebounds.
And Clint Capella and Chris Paul play together.
Yeah, and then you'll have
and
you'll have times where Ayton will just not get your boards. So at least you don't have that sort of, and then Clint Capella's not he's an alright defender.
Yeah,
he's
gonna probably make an all-defensive team.
He's really underrated.
He's a good block on him and everything. I don't know. That's just the whole different thing. Obviously, Phoenix are wanting to win now. Atlanta, obviously, I think they're pushing for it, but they obviously need that.
They're missing a lot of pieces.
Yeah, they're missing defense. That's I mean, the defensive big anyway, a defensive big that's young that can develop into even better defensive.
Okay, I was going to say, you just argued the point of Capella being defensive and going on. They need a defensive big. So it kind of I get what you're saying.
I understand it.
Become a decoy sort of kid.
Yeah.
If you're him, where would you saying if he has the opportunity to go to Detroit or Atlanta or one of those other younger teams, where do you reckon he'd go? Or does he try and go for a franchise for If
I was him, I'd want to go to Detroit.
I
feel like that team is going to be good.
But are you worried about? In his case, he wants to sign somewhere where he's going to get the ball more.
Yeah.
What's to say he goes there and after 2 seasons he's bloody back to being a third option.
Because what pick did Detroit have this season? 2?
I want to say
2 or 3.
Yeah, pretty high.
Top 5 anyways.
Yeah, it's a high pick. Anyway.
So you got another high-profile draft prospect.
Yeah.
You've got Cade Cunningham.
Yeah.
You've got Sadiq Bey, who was putting up numbers towards the end of last season. What option would he be? Would he get the touches he wants?
Would he even get the touches? Versus you go to the Hawks or you go to Charlotte or most other teams, you're going to be their guaranteed second option because they don't have anything else going for them.
True.
That's my only problem.
Especially with
and also that I haven't said anything, but if he wants to go to a bigger city, Detroit's not a bigger city. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess it's big. It's not a bigger market though. But it's a bigger city. But
I don't know. It's just if I was him, I'd want to go to Detroit because obviously they're building something good.
100%.
But would you rather go somewhere where a bit more established, like Atlanta? At least they've got a playoff culture. You've got a guaranteed 30 and fucking 10 guy in Trae Young.
Okay, I thought you were going to say he was going to get 30 and 10.
No.
Fuck it, hell.
I'd be shocked if Ayton gets 30 and 10. It is fair.
Only because personally, I don't like Trae Young, so I wouldn't go there.
Yeah.
I was him.
If you were embodying DeAndre Ayton.
If I was DeAndre Ayton, I would not go there because of that fucking goose.
Fair enough.
Have you seen the things with Trae Young? It's literally like a lollipop that's been dropped on a carpet. It looks like Trae Young.
Okay. If your team, and out of those 3 free agents, which one are you taking? If your team can just get him, sign him, or you'd sign a trade, whatever, just your team gets him, who are you picking out of the 3?
I think for context, you should say your teams as well.
Well, as a Cavs fan, I mean, I'm give us Bradley Beal personally. I mean, we don't really need DeAndre Ayton, and
he's a good 2.
Yeah, I mean, we need a 2. He's a 2. We need floor spacing. He's a floor spacer, and he's not tiny like Donovan Mitchell. So that's just my.
I would honestly say.
I mean, Donovan Mitchell has long arms.
I might have to say the same thing. If Bradley Beal, I know it wouldn't.
Because
you're Nuggets defense, it wouldn't help our defense, but just in terms
of talk about a team, doesn't even say.
It doesn't even say anything.
Oh no, but I was getting there. I didn't say Nuggets defense as jumped in.
Yeah.
But it doesn't help our defense. But in terms of what we need, we probably need a 2 more than we need a short point guard, shooting guard thing.
Yeah.
Or a centre, which when we have Jokic.
So
unless we run him at the 4, which I don't think's happening, there's no.
I mean, you could always get away with it with Jokic.
Yeah. Well, floor spacing there, I just don't think.
I mean, your switchability on defense is questionable.
100%. Dan, as a Celtic supporter, your team's doing alright as is.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. It's hard because playing a shooting guard, and we
everything we kind of said, Celtics kind of happened. I know you like Robert Williams, so you wouldn't pick a centre.
I'd probably pick Deandre Ayton and move Robert Williams as a power forward.
What?
Why would I get over anyone else? I mean,
DeAndre Ayton's got a way higher ceiling than Robert Williams. I'm sorry, peak Robert Williams isn't going to be better than peak DeAndre Ayton.
Who knows? You can't guarantee it.
I mean,
but
I would put money on it.
I understand what Dan's saying.
Yeah.
Except Robert Williams goes to the bench for me. I am not playing him at the power forward.
Yeah, exactly. Robert Williams is like 6 Man of the Year candidate. Also, his health is so bad, it's not funny.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Like, the dude hasn't been healthy for 6 months, it feels like.
Mm.
Versus, I mean, DeAndre Ayton's not like that much.
I'm just meaning if it was just a sign that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, that's what I'd do. But if it was obviously a trade, and it had to be Robert Williams for DeAndre Ayton,
you're taking that.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, I like. Everybody knows how much I love Robert Williams, but if I can get DeAndre Ayton, who's he's
younger,
pretty good.
Yeah.
He's
pretty
less
good.
Someone
injury
pick,
prone.
I mean, there is a possibility he doesn't get better though.
Exactly.
I mean, he has gotten better though.
But the problem is, that's the same with anyone.
At least he scores.
I mean, if you're signing Bradley Beal, you kind of know what you're getting. Donovan Mitchell's a proven he can be a first option on
Bradley
playoff
Beal
team.
could end up like James Harden. You just forget how to put the ball in the net.
Yeah, I mean,
and then
we've seen it happen to Ross. We've seen it happen to Harden.
And you think like, Robert Williams, he can't exactly score the best.
Yeah.
He has to rely on getting lobs.
I mean,
You're not
yeah,
wrong,
true.
But that's also a part of the Celtics system in a sense.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not going to score the ball much when your first and second option are Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown.
And also, your coach should get fired if he's giving the ball to Robert Williams. That dude's gonna lose his job.
Nah, that's how you do it, mate. Trick the defense.
Do we have any more pointers we'd
I
like
mean,
to add?
we could talk about Kyrie. Do you reckon he's getting traded?
No.
You don't reckon he's getting traded?
No.
Oh, fair enough. If that's how you both feel, why not?
10 past. Well, I just don't think they'd get anything worthwhile from him. I don't see where he'd go that would benefit.
I want to say I'm 90% sure he has an option to leave.
He has a player option.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he can go in the free agency.
Well, if he goes in free agency, trade. Oh, okay. Well, if he goes in free agency, where do you think he's going? If he just decides, Kyrie Irving being Kyrie Irving, he could retire.
Everyone
You
I feel like you can't. I feel like you can't.
Kyrie's the type of guy to go, fuck it, I'm gonna play on the Spurs or some shit.
He just if he signs with Detroit or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if I was Detroit, I probably wouldn't do that personally. You can go back to the Cavs for like a minimum if you want. I'll take it.
I did see a little rumor about Colin Sexton going to the Lakers.
Oh, I did see something about that too. It was like Taylor Horner.
Every single free agent.
Russell Westbrook going to the Cavs.
Yeah.
Come on! The Cavs trade's coming!
I would actually cry if we
Sixth man of the year.
If we flipped Colin Sexton, young ball Colin Sexton, for Russell Westbrook, I'd probably cry.
Well, the Lakers' new coach, I think, is I can't remember his name.
Devon Ham.
Devon Ham.
And a good coach.
He's a really good coach.
He seems like he'd be good for him. He says he wants to keep Russ and he wants to work in.
He's lying. Nobody wants to keep Russ.
Well, I don't know. I feel like if used the right way, he could be a valuable asset. And we'll see what happens next season.
When he's bloody. I don't see it. I would like to see Kyrie in a Cavs jersey again.
Fair enough.
And not Russell Westbrook ever wear one.
Now,
I love Russ, but no, not my team. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, fair enough. On that note, we have places to be and things to do. So that will wrap up this episode of the mini podcast, I guess we'll call this one.
I think it was just a segment.
Dan introed it as a podcast, so I'm continuing on the theme of calling it a podcast. So, on that note, like and subscribe. Don't look at me like that, you weirdos. And we'll see you in the next video.
Catch up. See ya.